Michael Pittman Jr. He finished wide receiver 79 in 2020. Obviously, he missed a couple games. His ADP right now is wide receiver 46. You traded for Pittman literally yesterday. You made a trade yesterday.
With you.
Yeah, with me. You told me you were doing some research about him. You moved him up in your rankings, traded for him. Why is that?
Yeah, I literally was not as high on this guy as I was 2 days ago. And then I looked more in depth at him and I was like, oh my God, I really like Michael Pittman. He was my wide receiver 42 before we prepped for this segment. I've now moved him up to my wide receiver 37 after I've had an in-depth look at his situation.
Wow, okay.
And I think there's two main reasons I just traded with you for Michael Pittman.
And this is the first time I'm hearing about this. He didn't tell me. He didn't want to tell me.
I didn't tell you
all.
yesterday. I was just like, I want Michael Pittman. He wanted Elijah Moore. I got a couple picks in return. We'll talk about that actual trade in a second. But there's two reasons that I moved up on Michael Pittman. One, and this is pretty simple, I believe he's a clear wide receiver 1 on this team.
Okay.
In an offense that's really good. So you have an amazing offensive line. You have Jonathan Taylor. And then you have a clear wide receiver 1, in my opinion. Paris Campbell's nice. Can he stay healthy? I don't know. But regardless, even if he does stay healthy, I don't think he's a wide receiver 1 on this team.
Correct.
The second reason is Carson Wentz is a perfect match for Michael Pittman.
Absolutely.
Okay. And more importantly, the Colts need Carson Wentz to work out. They need Carson Wentz to pan out, right? Let's take a look at when once upon a time Carson Wentz was a fantasy star as a quarterback. Okay. There were 3 ingredients to Carson Wentz being a fantasy star in Philadelphia. The first ingredient, the offensive line.
Okay.
He's got a good offensive line now in Indianapolis. The second ingredient, Frank Reich. He's now got Frank Reich in Indianapolis.
He's back with his boy.
The third reason was Alshon Jeffery.
Yes. Literally.
Alshon Jeffery is so similar to Michael Pittman. Similar size, big body, almost the same, literally almost the same player as far as like a comp. I think Pittman's more athletic than Jeffery was. Jeffery had better ball skills, but it's literally like the Colts said to themselves, hey, Carson Wentz can be that guy. And we have Alshon Jeffery already. I love Michael Pittman. I love his scenario. I see Michael Pittman breaking out this year. Really. Like, that's why I traded for him with you. I said, Michael Pittman could finish as a top 24 wide receiver this year. He could finish with 7 touchdowns, 90 receptions. So as soon as I there was just this clicking moment where I was like, holy crap, Alshon Jeffery. It was the reason, one of the 3 ingredients why Carson Wentz was so good. And now I could get Michael Pittman. Maybe the next Alshon Jeffery for Carson Wentz. He needs a big body. He likes throwing the ball down the field. I'm excited about Pittman now, bro.
Yeah, I completely agree. And one of the things I have here was that, I didn't connect with Frank Reich, but I did connect that with the offensive line, and that Michael Pittman was really similar to Alshon Jeffery. Okay, yeah. I knew that he's going to be taking a big leap. I believe that Michael Pittman is going to be taking a big leap purely because of Carson Wentz in this offense. I knew that he was going to be the wide receiver 1. Yes, T.Y. re-signs a 1-year deal. You're right. Paris Campbell, he's not going to stay healthy. I don't believe it. Michael Pittman
Even
is
if
the
he
guy.
does, Michael Pittman's more talented.
100%. He is the guy. I mean, it's you said everything. You hit the nail on the head. I completely agree with you. It's really.
Let's talk about this trade quickly.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's really about the trade.
So you and I both believe Elijah Moore is a star in this league.
100%.
We believe he's going to be a star.
No doubt about it.
I have Elijah Moore. Now, I also have a bunch of... This is a dynasty league, just so everyone knows. In dynasty. I have Elijah Moore. I also have Rondale Moore. I have Darnell Mooney. I have T. Higgins. I have a lot of young wide receivers I believe in. I knew that you were in love with Elijah Moore. We both are. But you have a special place in your heart for Elijah Moore.
Yeah, when I first saw his tape...
You always have.
When I first saw his tape, I was like, this guy is a star. He's amazing.
Yeah. So after I did this, we prepped for this podcast. Again, I didn't tell Badake any of my thoughts. I said, I need to go get Michael Pittman. And I knew you loved Elijah Moore. So I feel like I won the trade. I'll be honest. I do think I won the trade. I don't know about you.
I think so as well. Like this was a trade. Michael Pittman, I gave him a first for next year and a second for the year after in 2023. and he gave me 2/3 in 2022 and 2023. So yes, he gets better trade value or better picks, and I get Elijah Moore. I just took a risk. Honestly, I think I love Elijah Moore. I believe he's going to be the wide receiver 1 on that team.
Here's the deal, though, right? If Elijah Moore is a star who we think he is, then the picks won't matter. Mm-hmm. If he really is a star and who we think he is, then the picks won't matter. It will be an even trade. But again, like, it's so funny because the thing that worried me about Pittman was his route tree. I think he can develop his route tree. Mm-hmm. But whenever we prepped this, I was like, holy shit, I need Michael Pittman. I need him now. And then I realized he was on your team. And I was like, literally, we were prepping together. And I was like, hey, man, let's talk Michael Pittman. But that was fun. That was fun to do that trade. And literally, you know that Moneyball moment when they're making the call?
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then he's like, yes. Like he does that little arm motion.
Yeah. Nah, I get it. Like, I'm excited about the trade. I love Elijah Moore. I love Michael Pittman. I think we kind of both get our guy that we want. You get the pick, so it's all good.
Yo, what's good? Thanks for watching. We got a lot more videos.
A lot more.
If you want more videos,
watch it.
You can also subscribe
right now
if you want to.
You need to.
And lastly, don't forget that you can sign up to support the show and get exclusive content by going to patreon.com/fantasylandfam.